Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we got something super exciting for you. You know those moments when you learn something new and your brain just goes, whoa, no way. Yeah, get ready for a whole bunch of those moments. Get ready to have your mind blown with these 10 random fun facts. We're talking about those little nuggets of knowledge that make you go, wait, really? I gotta tell someone about this. From ancient history to the vast universe and everything in between, we've got a wild ride for you. So buckle up, get your thinking caps on and prepare to be amazed. And hey, if you learn something new, drop a comment below and let us know which fact made your jaw drop the furthest. All right, let's kick things off with a fact that's both fascinating and a little bit sticky. Did you know that honey never spoils? Seriously, it's like the ultimate survival food. Archaeologists have actually found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old. And guess what? It's still perfectly edible. Can you imagine that? 3,000 years. That's older than the Colosseum, older than the alphabet, and definitely older than that yogurt in the back of your fridge. Scientists think honey's longevity is due to its low water content, high acidity, and the presence of natural antibacterial agents. It's like nature's own little time capsule, preserving sweetness for centuries. I don't know about you, but knowing that honey basically lasts forever makes me want to go make a giant batch of baklava, or maybe just eat it straight from the jar. So next time you're enjoying a spoonful of honey, remember, you're tasting history, my friends. Next up, let's talk about flamingos. These graceful pink creatures are a sight to behold, but have you ever wondered what you call a group of them? It's not a flock, a herd, or even a gaggle. Get ready for this. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. How perfect is that? It's like they knew they were fabulous and just went with it. Imagine being a wildlife photographer. Excuse me, sir, I'm trying to get a shot of that flamboyance over there. It's just so elegant. And speaking of flamboyant, did you know that the bright pink color of flamingos actually comes from their diet? They eat algae and crustaceans that contain pigments called carotenoids, which give them their signature rosy hue. So basically, flamingos are what they eat, kind of like how I turn into a giant pizza after a night of binge-watching TV. Okay, prepare to have your mind officially blown because this next fact is a real head-scratcher. Cleopatra, the last active ruler of ancient Egypt, lived closer in time to the moon landing than to the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Let that sink in for a second. We often think of ancient Egypt as this distant, bygone era, but Cleopatra was walking the earth closer to Neil Armstrong's giant leap than to the building of one of the ancient world's most iconic structures. It's like time is playing a cosmic joke on us. I mean, we're talking about a woman who ruled Egypt in the 1st century BC, and the Great Pyramid was built around 2500 BC. That's a difference of over 2,000 years. And yet, she was only a few decades away from witnessing humanity land on the moon. It just goes to show that time is a flat circle or something like that. I don't know, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this one. Chapter 4, more stars than you can imagine. Let's journey from ancient Egypt to the vast expanse of space for our next mind-blowing fact. Are you ready for this? There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the Earth's beaches. I'll say that again, more stars than grains of sand on all the beaches. That's every sandy shore, every desert dune, every handful of sandcastle material combined. It's a number so large it's practically incomprehensible. Scientists estimate there are around 100 billion trillion stars in the observable universe. To put that into perspective, if you tried to count all those stars, 1 star per second, it would take you longer than the age of the universe itself. So next time you're gazing at the night sky feeling small and insignificant, remember, you are but one tiny speck in a universe teeming with more stars than you can possibly fathom. It's enough to make you feel both incredibly insignificant and strangely connected to something much, much bigger than ourselves. Chapter 5, your nose, the ultimate memory bank. All right, let's bring things back down to earth for this next fact. Or rather, let's bring it to your nose. Did you know that your nose can remember 50,000 different scents? That's right, your schnoz is like a high-powered scent detecting machine capable of distinguishing between a mind-boggling array of aromas. From freshly baked cookies to the salty air of the ocean, Your nose has got it covered. Scientists believe that our sense of smell is closely linked to memory and emotion. That's why certain smells can trigger vivid memories, transporting you back to a specific time and place, like the smell of freshly cut grass might remind you of summer days as a kid, or the scent of your grandma's apple pie might bring a wave of comforting nostalgia. So, next time you're taking a whiff of something, remember, you're not just smelling it, you're creating a sensory memory that your brain might just hold on to for years to come. Chapter 6. The first computer virus, Elk Cloner. Now let's dive into the world of technology, but don't worry, we're not going to get too technical here. Let's talk about computer viruses. These days, they're the bane of our digital existence, but did you know that the first computer virus was created way back in 1983? It was called the Elk Cloner, and it infected Apple II computers, which, for those of you who don't remember, were like the cutting-edge tech of the time. Imagine that the first computer virus wasn't designed to steal your credit card information or crash your entire system. It was a relatively harmless piece of code that would display a playful message on infected computers. It was more of a prank than a malicious attack. The Elk Cloner would copy itself to floppy disks and spread from computer to computer, much like viruses do today. It was a relatively simple piece of code, but it paved the way for the more sophisticated and, let's be honest, annoying computer viruses we know and love today. Okay, get ready for a fact that's both fascinating and a little bit creepy. Albert Einstein, the genius who revolutionized our understanding of physics, had his brain stolen after his death. I know, right? You can't make this stuff up. When Einstein died in 1955, a pathologist named Thomas Harvey performed the autopsy and, well, he kind of got carried away. He removed Einstein's brain without permission, hoping to unlock the secrets of his incredible intellect. And where did he keep this prized possession? In a jar, in his house, for over 20 years. Can you imagine having Einstein's brain just chilling on your shelf? Eventually, Harvey did allow scientists to study parts of the brain, but the whole thing is still shrouded in a bit of mystery and controversy. All right, time for a little geographical humor. Get ready to giggle because there's a place in Canada called Dildo. I'm not kidding. It's a real town located in Newfoundland and Labrador. And yes, the name has sparked its fair share of jokes and double takes over the years. But hey, the residents of Dildo seem to have a good sense of humor about it. They even embrace the name, selling souvenirs and merchandise that plays on the town's unusual moniker. Now, nobody knows for sure how Dildo got its name, but there are a few theories floating around. Some say it's derived from a Spanish word for pleasure boat, while others believe it refers to a nautical term for a pin used on a ship's oars. Whatever the origin, one thing's for sure, Dildo, Canada is a place that definitely stands out on the map. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're circling back to our friend honey for another dose of sweet, sweet knowledge. Remember how we learned that honey never spoils? Well, get this. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. That's right, you heard me correctly. This golden nectar has been chilling in tombs for millennia, just waiting to be rediscovered. It's like the ultimate time capsule of flavor. Scientists believe that honey's incredible shelf life is due to its low water content, high acidity, and the presence of natural antibacterial agents. It's like nature's own preservative, locking in freshness for generations to come. So next time you drizzle some honey on your toast, remember you're tasting history. That stuff might be older than Julius Caesar's sandals. And last but not least, let's end our mind-blowing journey with a fruity twist. Get ready for this. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. I know, it feels like someone's playing a cruel joke on us, right? But it's true. Botanically speaking, a berry is a fruit that develops from the ovary of a single flower and contains one or more seeds. Bananas fit this definition perfectly. Strawberries, on the other hand, are what's known as accessory fruits, meaning the fleshy part we eat develops from the receptacle of the flower, not the ovary. So there you have it, folks. Bananas, berries in disguise. Strawberries, imposters among us. It's enough to make you question everything you thought you knew about fruit. But hey, whether it's a berry or not, I think we can all agree that both bananas and strawberries are delicious. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these fun facts, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. Tell us which fact blew your mind the most. Was it the ancient honey, the flamboyant flamingos, or maybe the fact that bananas are berries and strawberries aren't? We have so much more mind-blowing stuff to share with you, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. See you next time.